Hello students, welcome back to my lectures of class 11 physics. We are studying our chapter motion in a plane, and here we have another topic that is called as the Lami'S Theorem. And in this Lami'S Theorem, we will use three different types of vectors. First one is the coplanar vectors. Okay, so that vector which is acting on the same plane, this we have already studied in the different types of vectors. The second one is the concurrent vectors. Here we are dealing with the forces, so I have written here concurrent forces. So these are the system of forces whose line of action meet at a point and there is no net effect or resultant force due to their effect. अब इसका यहाँ पर मतलब क्या है कि these are the system of forces whose line of action, here we have one term that is called as the line of action. Means suppose for example if we have a force which is acting in this particular direction, then the line on which that force is acting that completely represents the line of action. मतलब इस force के आगे हम अगर line draw कर लेंगे या फिर इसके पीछे की तरफ कोई line draw कर लेंगे, then that particular line is called as the line of action. Okay, meet at a point means if we have a number of forces, then the line of action of all that forces that are meeting at a point and there is no net effect or resultant force due to that effect. मतलब उनकी वजह से जो रिजल्टेंट इफेक्ट हो जाएगा वो क्या हो जाएगा, जीरो हो जाएगा. मतलब हमारे पास यहाँ पर एक फोर्स है, इसका लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ फोर्स ये, आई हैव अनदर लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ फोर्स, या तो हम इसको फोर्स को यहाँ पर मान लेते हैं, इसका लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ फोर्स यहाँ पर हो गया. मीन्स वी कैन से द रिजल्टेंट ऑफ दीज टू फोर्सेस दैट इज एक्चुअली जीरो and their line of action of force is meeting at a point, then we can say these two forces are concurrent forces. Okay, now here the third one is non-collinear. We have studied about the collinear forces which are acting along a straight line. So non-collinear क्या होगा, which are not acting in a straight line. Now here in this Lami'S theorem we will use coplanar force, concurrent force and non-collinear forces. So what this Lami'S theorem is, this Lami'S theorem we have if three coplanar, concurrent and non-collinear. यहाँ पर हमने देखा था हमारे पास दो forces हैं, but in case of Lami'S theorem we are using three forces which should be coplanar, that should be concurrent and non-collinear forces are in equilibrium. अब यहाँ पर equilibrium का मतलब क्या है? This equilibrium it means that the net effect और the net resultant is equals to zero, जो हमने देखा था यहाँ पर concurrent forces की वजह से, because concurrent forces because of that also the resultant is equals to zero. मतलब यहाँ पर सिस्टम equilibrium में है, उसका कोई भी इफेक्ट नहीं होगा या फिर जो रिजल्टेंट होगा उसको क्या हो जाएगा, जीरो हो जाएगा. Then the magnitude of each force means whatever we have three different forces, उनका जो magnitude होगा that is proportional to the sine of angle between the other two. ये कैसे? For example, here I have this forces which is F1. Okay, I have another force, this is F2, and I have another force, this is F3. Okay, now I have three different forces. These three are coplanar. ये एक ही प्लेन में. These are concurrent. मतलब तीनों का लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ फोर्स क्या है, एक पॉइंट पे मिल रहा है, and the resultant is equals to zero, and these are also non-collinear. मतलब तीनों स्ट्रेट लाइन में नहीं है. ओके, नाउ आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि हमारे पास एक फोर्स F1 है, इसके अलावा जो दोनों फोर्सेस है F2 एंड F3, इनके बीच में जो एंगल है वो कितना हो गया, अल्फा. वी हैव फोर्स F2, इसके अलावा बाकी जो दो फोर्सेस है F1 एंड F3, इनके बीच में जो एंगल है वो कितना हो गया, बीटा. वी हैव F3 के अलावा जो है F2 एंड F1, इन दोनों के बीच में जो एंगल कितना हो गया, एंगल गामा. Now according to this Lami'S theorem what it says that this force F1 that is directly proportional to the sine of angle between the other two. जो हमारे पास दो है उनके बीच में जो एंगल है उसका साइन, means it is directly proportional to sine alpha. Okay, similarly the force F2 that is directly proportional to sine of beta. The magnitude of force F2 that is directly proportional to the sine of angle between the other two. मतलब F2 के अलावा हमारे पास जो दो फोर्सेस है उनके बीच में एंगल कितना है, बीटा, इसलिए यहाँ पर साइन बीटा. In the same way the magnitude of force F3 is directly proportional to sine gamma. Okay, now these all three are the magnitude. हम इसको यहाँ पर ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, this is the modulus that represents the magnitude. जब हम इन तीनों को combine करेंगे then I can write this F1 by sine alpha is equals to F2 by sine beta is equals to F3 by sine gamma. So this is the relation between all the three forces and the angle between the different pairs of the forces. Okay, now here if the force out of this system, the force F1 is given and the angle alpha is given and angle gamma is given, then you can find F3. You can use any of the two for calculating the force or the angle between the other two. So this is all about the Lami's theorem.